Hello, my name's Adam and welcome to UK Theme Parks. Today we're having a look at another new attraction for 2019. Now it has been announced a while ago on the 17th of October. We did put it on our social media, but this is the first chance we've had to sit down and talk about it. Chesington World of Adventures will be opening a Room on the Broom, Julia Donaldson themed attraction. It's not really a ride, to be fair, it's an attraction for 2019, replacing Hocus Pocus Hall. Now then, Hocus Pocus Hall was put up for sale and there was obviously lots of publicity around who would kind of buy it and who would indeed move into it. Now, as it turns out that it's probably much like the Gruffalo, to be fair, one of the worst kept secrets. Whoever Chesington can keep telling in the enthusiast industry probably need to not tell them, because this gets out before anything else all of the time. However, we're actually quite excited about this one, and we were quite excited about the Gruffalo as well, given the state of the Bubble Works, even though not many people were. Obviously, we would have preferred Professor, but that was last year. So we were really, Hocus Pocus Hall, everyone instantly went, oh, it's another original, another classic, another one being ripped out. But it's not. It's not really original at all. It's been there, it's early 2000s it opened. It's not been there that long, in fairness. It's a god-awful attraction these days, to be honest, since the glasses were taken away. And even with the glasses, it still wasn't great. It's got some nice interactivity. You'll obviously remember the fighting chair. There's a few things you can look in and pop out, and a hand grab, and a few buttons on the wall. But it never really had a lot going for it. I wouldn't say it had a storyline, to be fair. You kind of wandered into the mansion full of goblins, and then you walked out for a mirror maze. The mirror maze was ruined by the lights on the floor where you could see where you were going. So, it wasn't that we didn't like it. We would go through it and everything like that, and you'll see a full POV of how it ended up as well before it shut on the channel very, very shortly. But we're not that sad to see it go. We really aren't that sad to see it go at all. And of course, Room on the Broom, yes, it's another IP, but the Gruffalo's done wonders for Chesington World of Adventure. So I'm not surprised, we've had Room on the Broom story time at Halloween down on the Pandemonium stage. I wouldn't mind betting that stays there all year round now, but that's a different story as well. And it would just be fantastic to see this given a facelift and indeed made it a little bit more popular. So, what will you see on your journey? Well, Room on the Broom, a magical journey, will feature the Enchanted Library. So that'll be your entrance area now. There'll be a picture of it up here for you to see. That'll be kind of where you enter. There'll be a little bit of a story, we would believe, as you kind of flick through the pages of the book written by Julia Donaldson herself, and it will set up, without a doubt, it will set up the rest of the kind of journey through the magical world. Stormy wind blows, so help the witch as her hat and wand are sent tumbling to the ground. You will meet much loved characters. I have to say, I haven't read this, but we're going to have to assume that they are much loved characters. Cat, dog, bird and frog. I don't know if that's their names. I think probably they should have names, but I'm not sure they have. More illustrations here as well, and then you'll help find the lost belongings. So apparently you will need to actually get involved in this. Parents and children alike will have to go around and actually look for certain items that have gone missing. You'll have to search high and low in trees, fields and reeds. So we expect it to be set out very much like the books, and indeed be a little bit darker like the Gruffalo too, not quite as bright as arguably it is now. And of course there'll be a fearsome foe, Brave the Dragon, Witch and chips for his tea. That's what he fancies. That'd be you. So you go and be Brave in the Dragon. The good thing is as well, there will actually be 2 themed rooms at the hotel. So if you're really into Room on a Broom, you'll be able to go through the hotel, and you have to go stay at the hotel, and you'll be able to have 2 fully themed rooms as well, much like the Gruffalo's one. But that kind of seems to be the story. It's obviously going to play out very, very nicely. And we'll put a picture up as well of kind of the final room here, and indeed what the entrance area will look like. It doesn't look like it will change a lot. They've stripped back the vines and things like before, but it actually looks like they're going to have it as kind of part of the scene now. As you enter the attraction, families will be invited to visit the Enchanted Library, where the stormy wind blows, send a witch's hat, wand and bow tumbling to the ground. This is what you'll be looking for as you go through. You'll then be set off into the magical journey forest, and you'll be searching through, and you'll get help along the way, obviously, from the famous characters. But you've got to watch out for the naughty dragon who likes to eat witch and chips for his dinner. It's been said, obviously, following the success of the Gruffalo River Ride Adventure, which has been hugely successful, they're excited to announce that guests will be able to walk through this Julia Donaldson-inspired attraction, and I can't wait for it to open next year. So it's due to open spring next year. We see no reason why this wouldn't be open for the beginning of the season, to be perfectly honest with you. And it does obviously mean there are less rides open for Zoo Days, because Zoo Days did have Hocus Pocus Hall open. So bear in mind, if you're going through Zoo Days, you're going to be you're going to just have Amazoo open, and it's really cold and icy. You may not even have that open. But Winter's Tale is coming up. It's running longer than ever, and it will have other attractions, as we said before, including Black Buccaneer and the Vampire. You know, the entrance area looks stunning. If they have that broomstick coming out the window, that is going to look absolutely amazing. Obviously, Julia Donaldson's happy to be on board, and it's all kind of set, and there's TV shows and various other things coming from Room on a Broom as well, and it's another famous book. You know, my children are probably a little bit old for Room on a Broom in terms of me asking them what it's about and everything like that, but we know it's popular, we know it's going to be massive, and I have to say, really, really happy with it. You know, I do want to see an original ride at Chesington. I'd like that to be a roller coaster and a themed area, to be honest with you. Not something small like this, I think, is not going to cause a problem for it to be an IP. I really don't. I really think it's probably perfect for that. You know, Hocus Pocus Hall was never a massive attraction, never, critically acclaimed as being incredible. You know, it's not going to be missed like the original Bubbleworks was. And I think it just works absolutely perfectly. As we get more news, we will obviously show it off. You know, we will go and do some construction updates from Chesington World Adventures over the closed season. I don't know if we'll be able to see anything inside. And we don't know if things like mirror mazes and things will stay, or whether that'll be stripped out and the room you see on the picture there will indeed be the final room. So it'll be really interesting how they kind of bring it all together, because it does actually feel quite long, and it'll be interesting as well with spinning tunnels and things that have all been installed, what will stay, what will go, and how different it will be. Because we said before, when it was transformed to the Mystery of Hocus Pocus Hall, the Halloween, we got a bit kind of disorientated as to where we were in there. So that area can be changed massively if they want to, and we can't wait. We genuinely can't wait. But Chesington World Adventures 2019, their plans are announced. Looks like that's all they'll be getting. Hopefully we can see a tidy up of some of the rides and attractions and the theming, as we say every single year. Hopefully, touch wood, they actually do some of that. We know that the Haunted Mansion ride, the Haunted House, the Mad House is coming to Legoland. We don't know about Alton Towers yet, only the Dungeon, which is going to be an upcharge attraction, but that's a separate video. We don't know whether or not there'll be ride and attraction returns, or indeed whether there'll be something new that's free. And of course, we don't know what's going on at Thorpe Park either. Who knows? Who knows? But Room on a Broom, Magical Journey, come to Chesington World Adventures in 2019. We have to say, we cannot wait. My name's Adam, it's been UK Theme Parks, and we'll see you next time.